So tonight on the House of Rattlehead, we'll discuss politics. We'll discuss the next election. The one thing we've got to do is give props to certainly Tinfoil Chef.
Yes.
Tinfoilchef.com.
Here on YouTube, tinfoilchef.com.
We really appreciate it.
He is legendary. He's plugged our channel, and he always responds to us when we talk to him. I mean, Brian and Brad here just saw him today for the first time. What did you guys think?
I gotta give him mad props for doing that. I mean, I really appreciate
MrFoilChef.com.
Yes.
Everybody on the count of three, let's give him a thank you.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Thank
you, Tinfoil Chef. All right, Mikey, back to you butt fuck motherfucker.
Right? Thank you, isn't it? So what the fuck we're talking about? We're talking about the elections this time, huh?
Yes. We got Donald Trump.
Donald
is talking
Trump.
about running elections.
Okay.
How exactly does everybody feel about that?
Donald Trump.
Well, y'all know my... I'm gonna let y'all go.
We need you.
I'll go last. I want these.
Okay.
My good
I mean,
friends.
fair
I want
enough.
to hear what they think.
I would agree with Trump. I mean, he has the money and they know how to use that money. The factor is that production that's so low right now. And we need a man of money.
We need somebody that knows how to handle a corporation. To handle corporations
Let me drop this.
and make money.
Let me drop this on y'all.
Better off.
Right?
Definitely.
It's how many times has this man gone bankrupt?
3.
That's
Holy
true,
shit,
but how many
dude.
times are you supposed to go bankrupt and then come back? Okay?
But every time
That's
he
what
went
we-
bankrupt,
I mean,
he
yeah,
came
he
back
should-
twice as strong, if not 3 times as strong.
That is
Look at him
way
now. I mean, his name is in every household. A bunch of redneck, hillbilly, Irish, German motherfuckers done heard of him. We talk about the shit every day. Of course, the man. I mean, it's like he said. The reason gas prices are going up is because there's nobody with any balls in the White House to sit back and go, hey, you ain't gonna raise these fucking gas
That's
prices.
what we need.
Hands off my mother.
I mean, I'm not sure what the Tea Party's all about, but I mean, how many times have you read the Boston, Massachusetts Tea Party and what we did then?
They brought back
Yeah,
more people.
I mean, when are we gonna do that? This is bullshit. I mean, they're raising my cigarettes. I mean, I can't even afford to smoke it.
You gotta raise up.
They're raising my gas.
That's
I can't
the
even
thing
afford to go
about
to work.
Republicans.
You're
They
working.
want you to smoke those cigarettes. They want you to buy that gas. They want you.
Okay,
to
I
drink a beer.
will, but quit jacking the price and you get more out
They're
of it.
about keeping the price down to where the common man can and still afford to live. They
So that
want
would be
you to have all the
democracy
good
versus
things in life. The
Republican.
Democrats
Oh,
are the ones that want
I
to
mean-
tax you to death on everything so that they can have bigger government. And bigger government. What happens when you have bigger government? You wind up with goddamn communist China. Think of how big their government is. Everybody in China has cameras in their homes. Yes, I just went communism on your ass.
Oh my God.
Is that what you want?
But you know, that is part of one of the only things that I like about our system is that we have Republicans and the Democrats constantly doing different things to make our nation.
Balancing each other.
Yeah, but if you really pay attention, it's more just to piss the other side off
And
than
that's
it
what
is
it's
to help
becoming
the
down
American
to.
people.
That's what it's
That's
coming
how
down to.
communism is born. Somebody winds up grabbing a dictatorship under atomic duress and saying, boom, this is the way it is. Look at Castro.
Yep. I'll be
The man
first
ain't
to
even
admit.
president no more, yet he still runs that fucking country.
We need to stop worrying about foreign countries and start concentrating on ourselves.
Thank you.
It's broken.
Plain
Thank
and simple.
you.
It needs to be said.
Yes.
It has to be done.
Yes, bring that in. Everybody.
Take on that.
House of Rattlehead,
That's it.
where
We
nothing is sacred.
We said it. Worry about your own country first. Don't worry about the money in Pakistan. You know how much money that money would feed everybody in this country? That's hunger right now.
And they're about to pull out from us. Look at it.
Yeah,
We're about to
right.
dump all this bank into these people, and they're just going to say, you know,
Well, you
Oh,
guys.
We don't really want you here.
it's going to happen.
Please.
He jumped on
It's
our hand.
Dude, we're
How
like
many-
training their police force right now, and they don't even appreciate it.
How many allies does he
We're
have
even
now?
doing that for Iran, though, and look at Aquatimajah.
Yeah, exactly. There's some,
You know, some Pee Wee Herman looking motherfucker gonna threaten us with nukes he ain't even got. If he did, that crazy bastard would have done used them.
Yeah, exactly.
And here we are sitting there worried about them and going, oh, we'll give you a bunch of money if you stop.
That shouldn't live you.
We should just
Well,
say, oh, you're going to
everything
threaten us
living.
with nukes?
Right. What were we
You
doing there? I mean, that's what America's been about. I mean, every
What
more
it
you
is
think about, what are we
every little country now
Or
that has
like
oil
fire.
and has access to nuclear technology is wanting to try to start another Cold War.
doing?
That's what it
I have a
is.
theory on this. I have a theory.
They are
Every war
wanting us
we've
to
ever had
start
is
a
worse
Cold
than a
War
Cold
with them
Yeah,
to where they can hold us hostage and raise those gas prices because they got the oil. But yeah, we got the nukes, but they're on the verge of getting
So we're
so
not
therefore,
on the verge. I mean,
they
we're
want
downloading
us
off of
to start tapping our own resources so that we will leave them the fuck alone.
Well, we're trying to hoard it.
I would
We're
like
trying
to
to
hear
save
your
for a bad
theory
time.
about
My
Yeah,
theory
bad.
in every war that ever took place. I mean, if you look at the first war we had in the World War I, population was at a point to where we were starting to become war on our own. So what happens is we spawn a war. We lose a lot of Americans, they lose a lot of their people. Now the economy balances out.
I
So here
will
we
say
are.
this.
In
If it
every
hadn't have
war.
been for World War I, the Great Depression would have
World
never
War
ended.
II, baby boom.
World War II
Yeah.
actually stimulated the economy in the end because we won so
But,
much more.
but when you think about it, the population was overflown before. It was overdriven. There was too many freaking people.
True, so many immigrants coming
It
in the
almost
early
seems like,
1900s.
because they called it the baby boom, each time it seems like when we're at a high, as far as
Why does that?
children being born.
You know, I was actually watching something on the History Channel this morning about that.
Really, I'd like to see
Where,
that. That's my
I
own-
can't remember what the professor's name was, but he was talking about how China, you know, everyone thinks China's going to be the world's next great superpower. But he said if you look at it historically, in 1811, they were still the only second greatest.
Right, right.
And now look at them in 2011, 200 years later. They're still only the second greatest. In a country like that, that has no room for error, it's only a matter of time before they collapse into their own weight. I mean, everybody is watched.
They can say that about us too, but it looks like that's
It's
happening.
getting to that point.
Well,
That's where we're at. We're in the metamorphosis
Yes.
of that. We're at the point where I can call, you know, the NSA on you and say, oh, this man is planning to blow up the White House, and they will come pick your ass up.
Right, and that's on their strength.
Guilty.
That is.
That is
Guilty
on the
for
string.
That is on the strength.
Guilty.
That's
for
funny. My
innocent.
brother works for the NSA.
Your
In
brother
the
works
Air
for the
Force.
NSA.
Can he be a guest
Can he
star,
be?
dude? Because this is all just
You
confusing.
too. What do
I
you
wish
think?
if he didn't live in Maryland, he would definitely be a guest.
Does he ever come to visit? We will film that day without
Like
discussion.
once a year.
How do you do
Then
that by
that day,
where it's
get
just on a
Yeah, I
cam?
would.
Get
Yeah, I would.
We want him on here. He works for the NSA, ladies and gentlemen. Future guest star on the House of Rattlehead.
We can even
Is
do a
this
phone
man's
in.
brother? None of us knew this before today.
We can do a phone in
Here,
interview.
here.
He's in the Air Force and he works with the NSA a lot. Like he's even thinking about whenever he drops out of the Air Force after his 8 years, going and working full time for just the NSA and not military.
He could be a phone in guest.
See, my nephew is in the security administration of the Air Force, and that's actually his ultimate goal. He just got done with basic.
You got a cat.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
brother's been
Good.
in
Hey,
the-
everybody, I'd like you to
Solid
be
dude.
solid ocelot. No, this is not animal cruelty. This is the way he was picked up from birth. He's got a very thick hide. He weighs almost 15 pounds, and he's evil as fuck.
That's my boy.
Look at him. He's ready to attack now.
Yeah, by the way, Mikey
My
is his
boy.
grandfather.
Throwing cats on YouTube.
Right, right.
Throwing cats on YouTube.
Rattlehead.
You know what
Name of
it
the
is?
video, throwing cats on YouTube.
There you go.
The cat was not
There
hurt.
you go. That's
He's
on
still
the
chilling.
No animal was harmed in the filming. Come here, buddy.
He's good.
He's staring at us right now.
He's
Come
staying out of view.
So what do you think about the last election? Serious.
I got raped.
Oh,
I voted for McCain.
What about you? What do you think?
My idea?
Serious. I mean, what the hell was
Dude,
going on there?
honestly, I'm not happy with the way it went now, but honestly, I did not want to see McCain win at all. Like,
Oprah had a lot to do
Better
with
than
the
Obama.
whole election.
I don't know,
admit that.
dude.
Well,
I
Obama
think
did
so.
get it. You got me
McCain would have actually listened
Obama
to Bush
raped him
and
in
gone
the
after
election,
Obama
too,
or
right?
Osama a lot sooner than Obama did.
Sure.
But
Who would you have voted for, Brian?
who would I have voted for?
I was in a conflict. I
I
couldn't
don't
vote.
know. Who was in the independent
I was a felon when I
tag?
voted.
Who was it? Wasn't it Green
Well, I know it
in the
ended up
Independent Party?
The Green Party. or-
Green Party, and then
Actually,
it ended up
probably
with, what?
wasn't Romney at one point gonna vote? Wasn't he in the?
For like 2 days.
Oh yeah.
And by the way, YouTube, see, the cat is not harmed. He's
Yeah.
It's so
just in company.
And anyways,
Exactly, you two.
honestly, between those two main candidates, I probably would vote for Obama. I'm not happy with the way it worked out.
Well, what about
now.
Hillary? Remember Hillary?
Hey, right now.
I almost became
You can't cry
Canadian.
and be the president. You can't
Seriously.
cry
can't
on
vote
Hey,
for
right
and
now.
be the president.
Hey, left nut.
Let's beat our meat.
No.
Ah,
Oh,
hey,
left nut
hey.
failed. Left nut failed.
No.
Amber
Go
Bot.
edit that out.
Amber
Buy
buying
it.
it up.
We won't hurt animals, but we'll hurt people, okay, by God.
We will.
It happens.
We're that kind of sociopath.